yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Everybody say, oh, oh. Say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you done for me? Words are not enough, yeah. Enough to say thank you. Say, Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things? You Father, you done for me, yeah. Words are not enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are, you're my everything. Say, I call you Zion. You're my provider. I call you Eunice. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Hey. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are.
Services, be it family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. What BWF dear, yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na yebo nso nyeden kra. Yen partner penin pa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF Solicitors kura won ho. Inti se ba na ebusuansem bi te se child care eya abofra hwemu awaregya ye ho twuma mentwe ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso ye child care any family team no nimnia wo famu ewe ne ya wo brei mu enu ntine ye to ye mbo ase ma wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu. Yen senior partner Ayobia Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu no sanso ye member na kyerese eba no se ye gina wachi etwitwaje wo family any matrimonial cases ho a unni how kra upe advice ewo immigration sensem ho wo BWF Solicitors de ye immigration team no abredare ewo general immigration ho nsemsem kosi complex immigration work permit student visa ho totoye any entry clearance visas, family visas, ni appeals. Yen senior partner a member na wasagina tum ewo Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se taiwachi a wunni how kra. Ye bie an office free juada ekosi fiada anopa nonkron pe mu ekosi enumre nonsia eye 9:30 am kosi 6 pm. Ena memene danso a appointment nko free anopa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 eye 10 am kosi 4 pm. Yewo 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Seven 93 Seven Sisters Underground on Swa eye kwantie bi. Yen senior partner Bernardo Wusu san ye barrister ya Gina Tumu na oye Ghana Bar Association member ena wasen gina se mranimfo ewo court cases ya efa Ghana law ho. Wa advising local authorities, official solicitors office, ni solicitors bebree efa Ghanaian law ho yi. Na osan yo bia otai kasa ewo radio any TV so fa Ghanaian law.
Good morning. Good morning. Adofo etiefo ebusuafo nyina yehyiemu anope se yebetie BWF Solicitors Emramonsem adesua no. A very good morning to you, all listeners, all viewers out there. This is BWF Solicitors Legal Hour, and I am Manyana Tain. This is where we talk about legal issues concerning our immigration system, our status, family law, including marriage, life, family, divorce, looking about children and other stuff. Also, we have litigation and mitigations, we have contract and so on and so forth. So if you tune into Legal Hour, I believe you are at the right place. Your friend Manye Tain, and I'm here to host our dear lawyer Charles Asmah this morning to talk us through issues pertaining some of these legal matters. Today we are going to talk about a few things, talking exactly about the English language. But before then, I'm going to ask Lawyer Charles to give us, or the viewers or the listeners, a little bit of introduction or greetings, and after that we take the show from there. Good morning, Lawyer Charles.
Good morning, na.
Apomboko dear.
Yemi adom, patwa wonso.
Adom nko anya hweye anope ye bede dwedi akwase se wama adom asadom yembiom na ye di America aba efidie se ye ba bedi se adwome. Mema wo ho kwan na wodi nchia kese ama etiefo na hwefo, and after that no na ye di dwuma no ato aso.
Yo me da se bebre etiefo ne ahwefo ye chechia obi biara edikan ye do yankopon ase se odi acheyen na wama ye kwan se ndenso on this program will be a blessing to many. Sarah enso na ye chia wo a ndenso etimi atune in na woni ye ebesua ade na ye fa akonya we enso echia staff I will BWF Solicitors Asoya Uncle Ben Eda Ano ene ye media crew ni obi biara.
Yo Lawyer Charles meda say ye to nsafrɛ waba na oni ya ba betire eja minim kakra minim say de watrɛtrɛ de ansaja odi ba eba law edwumadie mu nti eba no adekyerɛ na adesua de a na kyerɛ sɛ ukita baabia bi ubi enti ene ye ba no ye hwɛ sɛ ye hu ye topic a ye ba betreat efa Obubeka Potokasa English language, and maybe life in the UK. India, I bet chipping a little bit. Na sa English language, dudona say kwakotro ye advance in our status na meka status ye sha say free India free Ghana na eba. Na ye sitro bibi ye friend A1 na watro na wode aba. Ubaye no or say A1 no okọ enim internet say ye beko A2 ye free A2 a obekọ enim na ye kọ B1 ye free B1 na che say oho no na isi na opese wa oto aso dia na ye wa wasem na sa English language dodo na ya na eye ya tikakra ntene o kan say yensua English language say be ye den ye betumi obi ye betumi exempt obi efri mu ana said kwan be na o say ye fa so na ye mfa even enye sa English language ye mfa kai application na eye me de bebre itila task mesa adawase biom ene topic ye de abi dikan na sa na obedi kan mesre wa ye bia busumi ana na watwe a yetwa ye ho hie ye tete nsam de tete bebre we can update our system no mu ana say ne yeti last week na eno ana da so etwitwa ne ho na ya san be hye biom patcho update bi wo ho emaye ana
yo me da se bebre na yet na last week no valid na nea ewo mu a esese ye koso bo ho empire na anamo bi aka esese yetu ne se senia ye nim no nationality and borders bill no a yaka ho asam a yesi embaye ba bibi ba na enche bia na parliament etu anamo esoso mutu won ho no ewie nja say ye were in the last period say yentumi hu bibia pa na che say aba abaye emra enti so we be share BWF Solicitors Uncle Ben edi enim etu anamo these days radio stations ni international organizations ni community campaigners a friend for interview na ade say ade we ya ekwasu ya kwati say afide ye targeti ahoho enti then ye betumi aye afa ho enti nkrofo so ani MPs kasa ne ade enti ne ewo mu ni say enche bia na so mbeye o omunye o no parliament ebetu anamo no na say omu betu na amfa ekwan abeboa wo ne media na chese asam aba enti update e woni say eguso enti wo a mo gada signi chess ye de be present akwa parliament no mesre nkoso nyesa mo a motumi ni MPC kasa nkoso enyesa kwan bia obefa so a obetumi ama wo voice edu enim anese echire no bombodin na tu saa anamo no na dodo na ombetie gina mu se ade weye no ye hwemu a enye good enough because it appears to be discriminatory and may even be unlawful no ni na ye de aboa no de akọ na ekodu mpenimfo enim wo parliament kra at least ebeto asum na se common kra na anye at least be a house of lords a ometumi adwen ho na ekodu onhima anymore akasa no we dey ento assume so I will not give my assent nti ene na ye bom pae se emra no enyimba na abaye emra na anchechire yakon
asamo Uncle Ben minutes video na ye tutu epiti baby in fact number of course ye nya na ye bisa we si misro we si aden na ebe mi de se dodo na to na mon say yes puti signatory ni lawyer Charles me sanka link ni bio na me so ma cheche enti me saka me cheche pa na yensensan because ohwemu a na che say before the end of this month kra na we say saade omodeba because ube tune into parliament discussion ya na bodwa ewo pa enti yesa yenya ho nimde na yenso dodo na yenso ye gidie wonyame mo no yenso mfantom paibo na chese obi ha nya ne obetumi aye da bia ugidi se utu anamum bia there is always bound to be a positive outcome no yentu sa anamo no na saade we de ba ebe kan crofo bebre like Uncle Ben said, over millions of people are become, which is very, very bad. And lawyer Charles, me that say. Yebekwa yenim etie for yeda so echichia mo misre mo mobile Facebook ni so a mombo modia na mo share na enko last week mo ma ye neji kama ene nso mombo ne saa na enko na ade a ye besua na dodo na ho beti obe feel say English language no enye den saa nso no enye de mpo no krofo ko ekofeli business ade ntira na etre say e wo say ye tu ho anamo na yesua bibi efri mo na say uyo obi a sebi ukasa no obrofo no entwa yie meka entwa yie a ose otimi asenya atemdidie embia na ukasa no go and come na ode wote na ode ni name a na nso abane se or se uko renew document or se ukoya application ubehia English language ana se wo nhia ye wo few ways nti eno na ye ba bekire mo nti no lawyer Charles yen sha se kakra se na English language ne pra no ehia pa se o se ye tro ansa na ye de aka application ho ana
yo me da se bebre nani etiefo ni ahwefo Now, a woman is said we are looking at BBA or Martin say common European framework for required language or required level of language. And na yeshumwa UK and so ajat musasa common framework no adeno ho behim na obi biara oti UK memu no at least a level of expression no obenya na with media call with media ba na with sebio yakase obi amfi ni fie mpia obeti ase na wonzo ayeden we pie ebi na we dwane enti 3 levels na omo share basic level, independent level, and the proficiency level. Basic level, independent level, and proficiency level of English speaking and listening. Of course, we also say omo ye English speaking and listening test no omeja o mawangasa wo bia wa fa topic bi na wa ya research kaka na wa tro bi ato ho na try say invariably no writing so eka ho bi writing eka ho bi even though I'm kind of say speaking and listening or writing eka ho bi but they are not testing your writing per se but at least ability to research and put some topics together and be able to share your views on that. So the level of speaking and listening no na omo hwehwe na just say wo betna on my no mu anasa wo be mu na wa betna ese say wunya sa level no a ye hwehwe no na we na migration rules no abashim as part of the required test anasa standards we here with the application ada say we fi amanone na wo ba UK memu anasa woti UK memu na wo pese we application na with the view to settlement you know and no e share wo English level.
Okay, yeah that's it. Na say na eko kakra wo made no nti na me fitri se ne be ya ebe but I believe say pacho se muti me na edaso ho a just let me know I've managed to adjust few things here. Okay, yanko sa English language ya wabosi eye na say your proficiency we be say listening, reading, writing and speaking. Na yenim say writing like you said no enye de bia writing e de enye say wokọ akotra de per se but the chip in few bits are definitely wokọ udin de obetro you know those kind of date of birth ni sa de internet whatever it is involve tiny bit of writing ewo ho. Na sisi a yenhwe and then the life in the UK nso say wa betna ha say ufri Ghana ba dia you don't need the life in the UK but u betna kromo ha na afi the subsequent applications na obeye no and em say ye the life in the UK and na say ukwa akwaji afibo and say ube ye kromo heni a I stand to be corrected ube ye kromo heni a and I can say the life in the UK. Na no so life in the UK no. Obetumi akye no so e de ade poten. Wo abrabo a wabebo wo UK no se wo koka. Ana say why life in the UK asem na ye ka wa ha.
Nti etiefo na yahwefo ya besan akọ English no so biom na yahwe other things no but sisi ano broni bafre bibi say overview. Nti ya show overview on the English, you know, we are looking at overview on the life in the UK test, you know, and I said threshold, you know, as I say we meet, you know. Now English language, you know, the application, so we application now they are betnemu with the view to settlement. Now as I say we meet requirement now English requirement account. And that's what timu now per se what was sitting now we application to stay on depending on route I will be taking English language account. Now life in the UK no time one we require affable application. I refer to indefinite leave to remain. Indefinite leave to remain. And now also say we indefinite leave to remain but that time now we here say we be English. Na opasa we application to become a citizen your friend nationality application do one kind of naturalization you know mpenimfo de no ɛno no wobɛhia sɛ wobɛ show knowledge of life in the UK. Knowledge of life in the UK. Na saa na tie edia den na omo pese ubehu. We are looking at the history of oman no a wo pese wotena mu no. Oman bia e woni history abakwasem. Nje saa pese wotena mu na obey citizen there. Even though we are hoho there, but as I say we adapt to the situation. So anti as I say wusua na uhu kakra. Kwan ben so na chichi kro yi. Ohine odi kan na yefra ne sen. No hima yo sisu ikra no you say the longest serving monarch. Awe den obedi so. Aden na tete no na nka mema na edi so na we di abaye oba for a long time. Egusu ye oba. Na den na ebesi ofisu a den na ebesi. Aden ti na ne mba no ne nananom no ye wubi a na bi mu ebeteki bi mu over. Na bi mu kwase na bi mu basoro. Aden ti na ebasa. Enche bi akane no nanka emma enka ho afide almost san say emma be ka ho tamo a ohima na William wo ya wo oba no ya say ne ye emma be hyemu bi nti saa nyina no ya abakwasam ni history wo oman no mu adantina ye Buckingham Palace adantina ye Windsor Castle adantina ye say Thames water no cry river no cry there in ba so all these little nyomano na ebomu a eye history I can say life. And life is an etia dia ya brabo a wo krom oman mu no wonim se ne etie ama ubehu se yemfa yensa benkum enchia anase yemfa yensa nimfa enchia anase it mix no what is the life nti we no na wo besua eho bibi na wode akoye nsɔhwɛ kakra na yehu se ampa etumi akyerɛ mu se wonim abakwasam no kakra na wonim krom ha abrabɔ no kakra santi obetumi atena mu na yagye watum.
Okay. Yeah, fed yeah, life in the UK before you back to English. No, life in the UK, no, lawyer Charles, MRP, you won't say moko tra. Yeah, now you see books, no, they do na senior. Wabetna krom ha na also be hunyoma kakra no they try also to provide resources obetumi esua se ne be ya okwa na wetwa ne nyina na resources the mobile any books omodiba system ne mo obehwemu nso books no it comes yearly and e bi nso year bi ba it may last for 2 years na just say year bia no omo keep on changing na se wo kwa kotro in social no nso ubibese unim mbia yewo this year 2022 na mbia wakofa 2020 book na odikoya yesi entisa obetimi acheche mu die nti a eya na eba ne sa ansana na yenkoye mpacho
Yo senia unim no anase yenim no adesua bia ewo ho hyehyeye broni ba fa no syllabus na sa syllabus no aya emu esesa empo ade a ye famu a ye fra no guidance for case working practice home office staff ehwa so ade ye case application decision no every time omo a review no current one aba English language na ade ewom ni we na ade ewom ina no about 8th of December 2021 even though na omo aye bebre ohodada nti na eche se ye hu se syllabus no etumi esesa every now and again nti ekwasesa ebia na omu yibi afim na omu di bibi mfara dai abehwem nti it might even be say subsequent ones ebaba no there might be information on Brexit kakra ehwem kwanya UK beka Europe ho na afi de omosensan ne mra no na mra no loophole bibe ebehye bebi say wo pese wo film a wotumi film na wo film keke age say nkrofo no akromma no ara egitum say ye pese ye film ansa mo aye tina ye call referendum na there so there might be going forward no changes no ebe was syllabus may be a bit about Brexit and all this little stuff no but na ye can say buku anasa ade a ye hwemu ede yesa adusua no as every time nti afutu a anase me viewer mewo ne say wo kwaye wo dia akwaje say wo kwaye driving test theory wo ko internet ne so a wo behu different years dia o mo dia aba na say wo kwaye wo dia 2021 anase 2022 wo nkofa 2010 dia even though 2010 there and the can say there are a lot of years there. And so we are there 2021, we are there 2022. Of course, we are now in 2022. And it be at 2022 there a year ready, but there will be 2021 there. And we call internet now. We share. We type. It be a life in the UK assessment materials and it's a videos 2021. It be bebre amao. To do na reading easy ema wono because obi o ma or boni friend no auditory learner. In the auditory learner o person otie and as a visual learner o person o hwe. In the no person o be read no this year o person o hwe no this year. So na tell dia we be videos a hwe. We be audios etie. Into wo bo abebre no ebeba. Na wutie wo kitchen na wutie anasa wo hwe wo da won paso na wutie na test examples ewo ho na wo ye nkakran saa nti wo be ready no na afi de wo say oh bibi e beto afa bia no metumi aka bibi ewo ho enya ade eyede na ya na ye multiple choice nti abcc na we etutwa bi na yami abemu na wodi na atom na ekosa enti enhu biara eni ho enhu ni ho kra obi abetumi aye ba ne wo mi say ye wo centers nso wo ho a omo prepare nkrofo nim say na kra wo so aye wo prepare nkrofo for English ni life in the UK no nti say kra obi hia mo obetumi afre na we seek guidance and the support no nti there is available support and a resource nti obi a ehun na eho no anga say many and say mintumi ubetumi
you like just o kan bokos na ye na ta so enye hu sa but on say bibi wo ho na say wunnimu a na ye se kwa na ebo hu yie mo ebo hu yie enti no eno ane say ubehia na say wo nkwala so wo fie a we dey a little bit tip wo nkwala wo fie na eje omondo omano ne brofo no efa pa na wama o didi kra na o mo kan egu asom no mo bisa o question o ye ne sadia within some few months no learning no obetumi untumi preko pen kasa o de dakro esua life in the UK no akotro test unless of course you are gifted person in learning but say when bia wadisua no uko classroom a check akra intino adisua no it takes time before it picks up intino unya wo mano around wo de koto book no unya online de no so fine na wo didi na wo relax na wo ye de no mo didi we chi no mo usua no mo bisa question. These are some of the things I advise some of my students and our learners nibi na omo ye na mpa so it helps them because on say the woman no relate na utia no ma sro kakra no ma sro correct one no sabo na e ka utirim to uti exams room na assessment room ne kra o kai say uba ne ka say ya nebwa okay la chance yam koyenim life in the UK na a bit funny kakra ne nyina say you have to revise on and on and so then I'll be very specific with dates na wom ni here mo pa obon say some of the events it might fall within a year so but if you don't know the particular date for it na confuse so no so very very important to be specific o kai event na no aka ni who date o we say no a hye we share so dia na etomebua yo lawyer fe de yem call English ne so kakra and now before you be call English so life in the UK no ayembia kwan bi wo ho a embia me bibinti me nka bibi kwan bia obetumi a kire me bibinti no mentumi nkotro life in the mentumi nko assessment mentumi nyo say wo pa metimu kra na ho di shemu a emfa lawyer bibi say no metumi aye bibi afa ho na my application with it or without it and I'm pacho
yo me da se bebre asina wonim no so mo hihye emrane sa na mo de allowance ato ho ko so mo dwen krofo ho enti ne ayo ho ne se wo kwaye indefinite anasa wo kwaye naturalization na as I say unya life in the UK test result no eka ho ayefre specified evidence no na bibinti wenya as I say wo kan wade no mu then eba ma wo de wunya mra no say ana say rule no say we di 65 years abro ntedi kan 65 we do empo wabro dia eno no your friend will say we penny santi your mawo exemption. The exemption I want to say when you santi ebeye din ama we say obetumi atro na wetumi apase because of one face no enti mfi no kwa nim na bebre no na ageno so no retention of information no ekofom santi exemption for life in the UK they say 65 years of age or over no in here say obey life in the UK exams. That means you have to prove it with your date of birth, which will be in your passport. I would be your application. Into with the shame no system no be who say what do limit no santi only say have you done it or you haven't done it. The next one is disability. Na disability no senior winim no emra no edifine disability say bibia emma wonye nia esesa woye adesua eka ho nti we no ye hwe adesua then na ebema bia wo de adesua no ebeye den nye se wo mpese obesua na se we di 50 anansi anti wo feel say wontumi or say lack of literacy alone is not an excuse. Say to me and yes test no. And disability no ye will be to say be a dream and that's would you wait them to the extent you say and ya idea ube to mimpo esuya and kawako say okoye ho and so she. Na se bia would ya wonai and that's when sadia and impo sesa na tie dia ye betumi ama support to be able to do nia wonsa entumi enye no because adwen no ewo ho nti disability side no aya na enye straightforward sa we be here evidence from doctors ebedi adanse say we situation nti enya dia we betumi etwa sa assessment no edi kan wontumi mpo ensua na wetumi etwa na essence ewo omai emuno enti you cannot even rely on in BB to say, there is war, there is conflict, or there is anything like that. And can be to me a use English side, so your application from outside. We need a UK memo. And the only excuse about one will be who age 65 and above. And I say extreme, let me use the word extreme disability.
Wow. Nature say life in the UK need there. Once you are below 65, unless say you have that extreme issue, ebe how because minimum be omonya 65 no so no and just say you can't be cry excuse me honestly for telephone kekempona apart from red and green any scrolling to find the numbers now nim just say brofone dear inti say no so no hwe hu ayetme yefa hu ana ono oni mental problem ono so onya 65 but just say gbena na onti life in the UK obetumi exempted lawyer Asmah based on what you said let just say kwan bia and da bia
sa nipa no I just saw train na odi 65 for no why but we don't advise we be train until you say oh we dey to boss here nkakra because dodo no akwa edwuma mu a yetumi atwero bibi kakra yekwa edwuma ma yetumi tie ne omo ka no yekwa edwuma ma yetumi yese enti de bia no ankola no fie anase obi a wa ara no obeboa wo na wo ye practice no nkakra no sometimes no be practice no because questions no bi na ye eden eba nti wo be ye practice no obi o ma onko class and also on center in Kusiande. The Biano Obafa was okay. The next 1 year, no, every time I assessment in this Obaya no ready around no take a crowd, Obequano, now be brain we who and no I be na day a woho. Now the next thing is that senior I would do in Sabbath to senior I would check him because a computer. See I will be scrolling up and down, left and right, you know, and also in here. Tina Beboasa will be called assessment center no more prepare because I'm more prepare and yet additional knowledge in the but I'm more prepare kwanya over first one will be exams no ankasa the physical side of things no e wo ho no.
Okay. You la cha se be da se before I come next question on that na tiefo nso nye hu say life in the UK no say mbia wo kra na weni ntumi nkan ade papa omo wo system na ade ne be read ama ebe kan ama nti kan ama no aye se ne me ka se one uma no practice wo fie na kan ama no ama nsa o kan question ni wi no aka mbia A answer say B answer say C nti uti which one is correct na che say wa click na eno nso eboa nti no dodo na say unim say untumi read ana say even the screen kra ye writings ne enketo aye bisaw na ya ma on ye writings akese se ne obehu boldly enye sanso a when you request say read ade papa but you can hear there eno nso sa ye can say access no ewo ho e de ma nti mo nhye eno nso enye hu sa me mostly no me ka say wontumi read aka na omo ma sa reading for you no na chese ade ne be kan ama o kan ma nso na e ko fast a obetumi aka na ya ma na ye pace na ye a bit slow se ne a obeti ase answer we pick answers na chese abrofo de kwan bia ompese wo pass no mbe ya ama no wa pass ntese wa pass na chese kona kosua kakra na sa bra we de sa net ye yo lawyer na I be alive in the UK no nso no me mfa ne say maba me ba kroma minim say da chi bi no bibisa ebeba ho enti no mbia mramu na madwen ya sharp kakra na maye na makotro e de ato say for the future na ayembia media to sa no life in the UK certificate na we expiring date mbia na me ye na cha fe na me nso menya me ho ase me kwa akotro me kwa akonya me indefinite na be British citizen oho no ebe expire ana expire
Yo me da se bebre I'm so more push share life in the UK framework no mo hu say a history and life also the senior no aya na foforo eba but there isn't much difference history so the senior no foforo na eden ebe ka ho na sa foforo na eba aba ka ho a once a wo mu ni de foforo eba ba no be eden wo be hu nti sa wo ya hoho de na che say old one na say we den wo hu nti o man such that ucha ada ho utumi yusu no time bia we den wo pe at this point in there omon can say untumi yusu because I do 1 year and 2 years and yamfa say for now no there's no expiration English no and within 2 years no as I say we yusu.
Okay. Yo, any afede yanko English ne so English no so ya ka minim se dodo na ya ka questions I start say eba ye na message be di dwuma no 0208 123 1016 na mes na monim no se ofre 079 you can say 96620 no so I bet me a pick na ye there there is another number no so o share screen asia o say e twa e ko e wo honom a o betumi e de abeto so e 07399208486 dodo na 8 mi adofo no mo pay asem no betumi so e pin e wo ye Facebook se ni amo type comment then so mo type no so nto e bia na obi who screen is here, obehu comment no na otumi afre number no o hwe your Facebook your san wo YouTube your BW radio so and I am say about radio so ye wo so anope a otuni na obetumi eti na member mon kayem amontini also to BW radio. In fact the sound is so great utie your voice wo cry you fall in love with the radio intino and also monye na mon share links no and my dodo na abaso no nyina me chicha obi bia me hu se ekoso pa e wo honom tile eya ya nua ba tile duma nyame nhira wo de wamba so kra na eche se ye ba behwe we tira kwan ti no wamba so nyame nhira o si oni covenant grace the covenant grace nso me chia ba biara wo mami nana agiman o si ono so e de nchia ma obi biara e wo so yenkoyenim Sandra Fraser sis majo so dodo o se o de nchia kese mayen majo so pa Sandra monko so Sarah Pinzo so ono so de ne de abeto so monko so as time goes on na me acknowledge mu na dodo na aka no ne yenko lawyer yenka English no kaka na fe yembie telephone lines no entum na ansa na me start picking so few we are abano mpamuchomo amofre mo ntwen kakransa mo ntwen aka 1 minute pe me ba mesremo English language no okay sisi a watre ye A1 A2 any B1 na A2 no se eba ne se ukotro A2 dano no bi di mi di ehu chin kakra nti no bia o tie free lawyer enum anyo ebe ne de se on se stages by stages no se ukoji we extension embia as a husband and as a wife and a spouse and a partner ukoji extension embia wenya 2.5 na usa ukoji extension or A1 uko into the system now when you type in the extension that you require now and one a D English language that you require now eba now what you pick it up but obviously there be so control A2 na on drop so control B1 preko because I didn't nyina isikitua so control B1 preko na just B1 ne de obetumi de akoye indefinite na enso intimeka so entisa but lawyer over hey pacho obetumi a kire utumi jump from A1 straight to B1 na just why exempt sika na e wo mede ho na yenim se B1 de eno na obetumi so de agi indefinite na pacho
yo excuse me me da bebre na a woman say so now what kind of assessment is so be in the level of competence and therefore once the assessment is completed result na babano will be pegged at that particular level of result you know and the bohwemu a bia yen na ya chiro exams nti wo kwa no bia wo say okay me kwa akoye we bia wo be wie kura no na ne result na ba ye no enye high level and say independent level but a basic level
okay
and na say wo be wie kura na ne wo de no e ba ye no eye proficiency level but normally na say wo kwa akoye a Trinity College for baby say wo de kwaye den no ma catch us and there wo be ye we because that's the approved center we have in the UK. So I will remove and who can say me the visa application no more be say indefinite and as naturalization and as leave to remain. No, automatically they know that this is what you have to do. But competence ni wo ho na nia unya no ho na say wo ko akwaya. Wo ti makwa akwaya proficiency level straight away. But the point in is why do you have to stress yourself for that one if you really need what you need for that exam? So and I say application na wo call akwaya no a. Nti so bi akwaya na when you B1 for example and I say B2 and I say C level na just say nimpa no very independent or proficient. Among ka say adenti na we hear A1 na wa kwa first C2 aba and no prove say you've gone over and above mbelo so na say bia within that period na no wa qualify for indefinite leave and that's how we naturalization depending on what circumstance no of course abia no ebe within 2 years into within 2 years no we use no twice so be it into bia nimpa no we ko use e de akoye indefinite na depend on time onya ni way after 1 year no the time so akoye naturalization you will be so say have you done the English language test? The answer will be yes. Then they will ask you time away here. Then they will ask you say what was certificate and then say what online code. Now what they assume what they shame wa o ma be who say no correct and I say no correct system no will pick that up. Enti for sa nipa no depend on the circumstance no. Sa de ni we a na say level amu hia no a obetumi use.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Lawyer Asmah. Afei, when so no, MBA na wako university ewo Ghana. So prove that. And we a wife or spouse or husband now with the free Ghana, but now you have that university level English, you know. Do you still have to go through that A1 system? And I say, you to me, you say not to prove to them. Now problem with that. And you know, ubetumi you so no. Now say a back promo hanso name be about that level no. I know say before we used to have something like Narek. Now the name is changed. Ubetumi so I go through that. Now the English now one more I should say a fully within near na mpacho. Ubetumi I can be wo ha my answer ya picky course.
Yo, me da se bebre. Enti na say ye share exemptions no a. Obi a na nipa no waye wesu ade. Normally make just say wesu even if you are coming from a country that is predominantly an English speaking country we have exemption for English. However, which country qualifies under that threshold and a list no? Countries no bebre ewa countries are ewa the Caribbean. Because most of those countries in the Caribbean no, were colonized by, even though other countries were also colonized by, you know, are still, and most of them no, are still under British rule or rulership. And now the brain so to say US, Canada, and a few other countries, you know, English is predominantly or the main language. Now, Obi Sobeka say, oh, Africans, so most of the countries, you know, English is the main language. But unfortunately, you know, most of them no fall under countries are predominantly English-speaking countries. Santi, as I said, we prove it say, Wangasa uwo English, and that's a way to me actual. Now, what about Obia wako suku? Na wadi sunyeni na no English, na yedi chira wadie. English, na wodi ye exams. English, na wodi ye ubi bia ewo adisunyeni mu. Sana etia de ebetumi agina so na yakase ene wunim brofo no kakra speaking and listening, reading and writing na ye kan ho asam no wunim kakra ana. Ekwabasa wo na say we prove case. Nti one of the exemptions no they say as I say we show equivalence of ne omo hwehwe no either A1 or whatever no omo hwehwe no. Equivalence ni say wo be kire say we sua ade up to university level. Nti we get a degree. Now we get a degree and as a master's and as a PhD, doctorate degree. Nti ehwemo level 6, level 7 and level 8. Not all three but one of them. Nti so level 6 na ye degree no a. Question is say ehin na wunya aye. So wunya no UK or memudi a any automatic. You don't have to prove anything because wa school no munim. Says school no ewo ho. Na so winya no baby na winya no baby another country there. As I say, we comparability assessment. Na comparability assessment no okuo bi a yefa no actis. Kane no yefa wo NARIC. Na omba ya ne say omba hye o certificate na winya ifi university ho no. Say a degree or master's or PhD on ombaje. Now, omoja share efidie mu, enye efidie bia, but omo assessment framework no, omo de be share mu. Na nkonfo a omo awide mu omo te international comparability level no ase no, omo ya assessment no. They will even get in touch with the university na wunya no, na omo ya omo investigation. Omo wi a na omo aka say right, na we is equivalent to this level. Enti omo ma o sa equivalence no a ubetumi use na wo dey aye application entry clearance from outside no.
Okay. Yeah, tia phone calls no ba na eba me cars o mo ntwen na still ha no. That's so baba well, see nya breakthrough na like if there is a break, now I will continue with the questions. Into may allow course no amanaba 0208 Crawford Jina so that Nampacho may prefer mobile phrase 0208-123-1016 more man why Mr. Mana says 073-9920-8468 no more a mammy because system no air play rough kakra ewaha yo odofo wa fre back on no me found to so na yenhwe mpacho kasa yitio. Oh, yentenenka. Okay. Pachoka Saitio. Good morning.
The question no me will say lawyer exempted lawyer exempted English language and I may be say me person restricted from 2.5 not to 5-year route now still I know a B1 and not say A1 and
okay. Last man Pachotin and Candy.
The Pacho Matinenka. Yo, auntie, the question about that was and I'm happy to know, sir, you know the difference between 10-year route and 5-year route. Because 10-year route, because you don't meet the requirement, that is why you are giving the discretionary concession. They want to 10-year route, so including say uni English language, But so per se, what do we dear now switch about 5 years so senior a boss, as I say we English language, Until senior year can English language now dey if I want more kwaji under 5-year route, But 10-year route dear, na English language, and ho bebre sa. Now, we encourage say obey B1. We encourage say obey B1. The say your basic level, your independent level, and your proficiency level. Basic level and independent level, ni proficiency no. Near infinity independent level. Not just say you can independently read, write, listen, and speak the language. Santi, instead of we call lower, settling for lower no. We encourage you to settle for the first part of the middle one, which is B1. And now so crown say obetumi akobi to a obetumi ayden akọ enti se wo kwa akoye wade no a wo prepare wo ho with the view say obekọ akonya B1 no na wo de aye wo application dodo no ano omo baba no na omo beye no na omo anya B1 no
Bacha sawati you so I share program lady enyo no kwa asem na America me say wa share we bia sa that's it okay
na the yes. Someone has I think there is a call waiting.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. We can hear you. Go ahead and ask your question, please.
Okay. Lawyer Damascene Juma moye ede boy. Pacho Yimano any. Me ewo Ghana na mpese mekofa no eba. Me a settled person. And in this case, documents be na me here, and forms of swab filling and forms of processing and pacho.
Okay.
Yo, me da se bebre. Ye nua or ye settled person ni menti asiane say obey settled through the EU affiliation. Let me put it that way because be na kwen of us no through the EU route, but ono settled, but on ye EU ni. Or settled but on your uni. Santi, cause okuta settled status no, now your uni to okofa ne yere no a, understand ho ka fo no a. As I said, menye EU ne me British. All right, we are British citizen because of you now. Then to we can settle that, man. All right, we can settle that. Just we could British passport. Why your naturalization? And now say we could indefinite leave.
Now we get a British passport.
Okay, so we are British citizen. When you're just settled, we are British citizen. All right, so we are British citizen. We confirm we are Abba. Okay, so we crown senior yenimino. Ubayano under appendix FM provision, appendix FM. Until say we meet all the requirements. We'll be some specific questions. Say form bank and will be used. On this platform, we discuss, we share our views, and the advice we provide are such that we will encourage you to be independent. Now, so when your application, if different country now waba. Obeye as nipa no oba no eba aba settle with you. Until we call online no, there are a lot of visa application, visa categories or types. Until when I share type we you know and I say when I share type of application until settlement spousal and I say spousal application settlement route. Now we be questions. Say, into questions no baby sound no senya wo can we a British citizen into we you know back say or a spouse of a British citizen or a settled person. Enti wo beto obuasi ne wenhu specific category a your application. Wo beto obuasi ne wenhu the right form as I say or fail because say ye kasa wo radio so na ye call computer no so na minhu ye na so hu ye nti I cannot pinpoint say a form way, but what I will tell you is say what cost we the type of form as I say we use to based on application that is where sometimes people get it wrong or they may easily confuse one form for the other. No marker say invalid application. Until what I will encourage you also to do is to consider if you can have external support from a lawyer so that you know say wo how ni nyina waton amano no agini nyina ato no so na waye amawo kama document na wo be hia no ese say wo prove say mo aware ese say wo prove say mo aware no and say mo relationship no is genuine and subsisting. Genuine say aware no edimu nti e be hwehwe kwan amafa so amoware ye under the Ghanaian customary law or under the ordinance law or kwan bi amofa so amoware ya no ube here marriage certificate ube show say relationship is genuine, of course also subsisting. Just say yes amoware ya na eno ano no wonti ne nka biom but bugu so ware say wo abrochiri no no baby kura you get in touch with each other. So how do you keep in touch? You have to prove it. Say be ono no omuna usika so wona womuna ne sika most of the time no wa abrochiri na wobamuna ne sika so no kra usika kra wo be prove say womuna no nti wo hwa weyere. You have to prove it. And now you know ehin na ote why na all those things no be prove ni nyina sankwala wo mu na sankwala no enye wo mba na sankwala no bebia. You have to prove say nkwala no wo yere pe na ohwe won o make all the decision. You have to prove the sole responsibility aspect. You have to prove the serious and compelling family consideration that makes the exclusion of the child from the UK undesirable. No? And so we proving into what document to use depend on the criteria that you have to meet. And that is where how na obi a oti ase no wa boawo na bibia akọ kama.
Okay. Yo, you better not say any question I'll be saying no. Where the quick one maybe sir now be bisa Sylvester yeboa line online so. Now be say Europeans no say omo back promo ha omo here so omo vaccinated and some aba and also omo they are exempt. Into the quick question just on the Facebook na person bisa no quickly patch up.
Yo, me da se bebre eba corona no a any restrictions any criteria as so be a follow no a oman bia ne de na senia yenim no UK sisi anokra no you see it's the country is gradually easing the restriction anti-masking and all those things ebe form kakra but depend on maya ofimu eba no you have to show say why you test no we be do you have to show say depending on say a green zone say a amber zone a red zone you may have to stay away from the public for a certain period can na ban say we be do we be the second day and day 8 no way prove then the 10th day you are out see I know say you say a be from 5 days 6 days so the rules are changing and the bia nimpa no be ready no na rule no ai then asesa biem. So what we are saying here is guidance purposes. And what I was saying is that nimpa no efi Europe and all bad depend on the country a ofi mu eba no oba type COVID-19 restrictions for international arrivals. Obe who country ofi mu ba no na nia SSA oye. Now whether at that point you know that country is waived and I say you waive you know.
Okay, Lawyer Asmah, yeah. Me can person me ready one question, but if there is a call waiting, I mean pick it no quickly. If none, so I not mean kind of question. No?
Yeah, I think there is a call waiting.
Okay then. Order for a while, my son, Pacho, my auntie wonka.
Hello.
Hello, Pacho, my auntie.
Hello, BWF.
Yes, we can hear you. Good morning, we can hear you.
Hello?
Hello, we can absolutely hear you. Go on.
Okay, anyway, sorry. I'm a patrol. Let me be say, what's like, me person me ko Ghana, but me EU family member. I don't know, sir. This transit visa na some of the airlines, especially passing through Amsterdam, France, no, Paris, no. I don't know, sir. It's still in place, and my friend line, I almost. But I don't know so people experience doing that. I know my guy, I'm a EU family member. So I don't know so do I still need that visa or not. But I'm with my family.
Hey, lawyers, sometimes more questions but maybe someone said we are lawyers, everything you must know, which is to me sometimes impossible, but you have the idea of the legal system. So yeah, maybe you'll be acquainted to more experience based on that. And I know, say, some of these questions, when you go to their website, their immigration website, you can still get some of this information. But lawyers, major, my lawyer idea. Yes, it be I see it be some poucho. Kakrabe na bet me I can fa mini abe my question.
You know be so say obi here transit visa na but oh so question is on here.
Yeah, was
I don't know.
Aha. Now, senior yenim no so we talk we ticket no airline no will tell you the restrictions are all including now no corona virus restrictions no. And Obakacho say UK is now out of Europe or the EU. The EU rather, not Europe. And therefore, depend say Okwaya transit, yeah, we say Amsterdam. Airline Obama, you don't even if you call them and you don't get through to them, they to ticket, you know, time I water no, and as I think I better Ube who say Ebeka what to do if you want to do transit. Now I catch whether you can do it or not, and what you have to do before you set off. And in American say, even though we are airline, by all means, they will be available for anything regarding your ticket arrangement, you know. And the kind of try so we call online say KLMA come website now read transit visa arrangement for residents in the UK. Then umbe travel what you have to do, whether you are a EU passport holder or EU family member or a British citizen. Obakacho what you have to do in terms of transit, you know. Say we are transit visa, and they say in here say we are transit visa because it say rules, you know, most of the airlines, you know, SSA every day, you know, and I say every week, you know. If you are me no say you cry no almost a sano. And we have to be cautious when we are giving directions on transit visas and restrictions regarding COVID-19. So, but what I will say is that there will be live update. Nti Mr. Bebre, me no kasa wie ya ye program ya no, wo fa wo phone akwaso KLM transit visa, do I need one? Now wo de be hwem no, papa Google be mawo. Now we read it around it. Now feed them when we say okay, me here and I say me here. Or we mpo a when your airline and what culture say, this is what I have checked on your website. Is this still the case? Then they will confirm it for you. And now post a confirmation no, they will tell you say you need transit. They will alert you say this or that. So you need transit visa or you do not need transit visa. So all these things they will not hide them away from you at all. But the most important thing is that we must start it right from this month and I said this week. Say we be too quiet and chebia so that we prepare with her.
Okay. Thank you.
That's why that's it. Papa, I won't say that's so what's your program, Nadia? Or they are too so. Yo, before I pick the next one, may answer Nipa Queen what's any about 2 occasions. Or see, I applied to extend my 2.5 on the 10-year parent route, and I did my biometric in September 2021. How will the UKBA notify me of the decision? Is it via email or post? How long do I have to wait for the decision? Say eja umo address and now we email there. I know I check we email. But lawyers man pacho wadaroma. Minya be me and minya be the question no.
Yo nasa na wo boss no Sarah and na etie. Wo your application or maybe say what is your contact address? And it contact number. Wo dia no omon frɛ so omon hia wa omefrɛ. But most of the time no me email o. Nti email address we use here no and then I say dey bia wo behwem. Say you want we ya there bia we use we email address and I say wa downfo be email address. Nti say ya wo dia bi sanimpa no say lawyer no ye ma wo a bibia be call lawyer no ho nti lawyer no be follow up and now wa mo am ne say omo di bibia ba. Either say omo pay information foforo and I say omo ewie decision no they say and na omo eka. How long does it take? Almost standard time no say 6 months. 6 months. But senior yenim no corona nti ama nyoma bebre e slow down. Na say obi dia ye follow up. My friend one amene omo kasa omo say afi no omo edu May for so. May 2021 for so. Na me say hey and there September 4 ni November 4 there I just omo twen. But you see obi anso ni niti. Obi omo ye no June so na bia case worker no or that be sorry you know say okay na me kwa omo de wa ase ni na me kwa akoyi start na we just through for no it depends but most standard time no 6 months until 6 months abro there na say one na we ye there obetumi afre won ebisa won ananse obetumi asend won email na ebisa won say lawyer na ye ma wo there lawyer nso be follow up amawo but na ewom ni say corona no ama mre no akonenim more than 6 months no na ye hwehwe no.
Wow. Say similar questions be wa hanso or say
na mpacho call abi aba so. Okay,
na me fa nipa ko na answer. Yeah, hello mpacho wa ahoma no so me yankasa. Hello. Odofo wa ahoma so mpacho o kasa frame yente onka.
Good morning, Lawyer Asmah. Good morning, Eunice.
Good morning.
My question is about different desires or systems from 10 years route, I call 5 years route. Now, exams then such right that you want and now, but maybe the also similar. So maybe I call from 10 years, I call 5 years route. But the tier program we are no more more what you obey maybe I naturalization. Although all the time from 10 years route to alcohol 5, you know. But one year it can cover that one and make you say or your naturalization, you can still use it for it. I guess on cultural I don't know, I'm taking which kind of exam and may use it.
Okay. Asmah, Pachosa Utenenka.
Pachomatinenka. So, we require indefinite leave to remain application. As I said, we show say English language level of B1. Now, so we require leave to remain meaning the buyer will live to remain because we say we switch there, you are going to stay on for 5 years. And the 5 years, no, so we the highest English language you cry, within 2 years. Pacha, what has here?
Pacha.
And see, now my suggestion say focus on your win here for at this point now we could switch from 10-year route to 5-year route, you know. So nipa no obi sa asam no ye obi a we ni bibia na enche bia okwakoye ni indefinite na within 2 years no na at least ni time no enwuye santi obetumi use ni biem. That is where obetumi akasa ndie meye such that metumi use ni biem. Ba wo de no a ebiri bebre ebebe mu ansa no that time no kwa na ewu na se we san ye ni biem because over 5-year route ni so a first time no be ye English, second time so be say ye English ni biem. Yen kasa wa ye no ba kontia no ano no. Every time I open your application, you have to meet the requirement. Because time I open your indefinite, so I will say we meet the requirement. Okay, naturalization also I say we meet the requirement. Until your case by case, and therefore advice me say keep it simple and work with where you are. Why?
So say B1 and say use well.
I so okay your exams now. You encourage say. Ubenya B1 no na wode aye application no at least I don't know who prove say you have independent level in terms of speaking and listening, reading and writing, you know.
Okay, yeah, let us work.
Amen. Inshallah.
Nyame nsra won so papa. Yo yenya dofo bi nso wa ha unama ND 0569 patwa wa homa so me ente wonka.
Good morning. In fact, your family, Kwame. Now, person, a lawyer said, may you and where my papa, I back up.
Actually, man in this look at Krawa.
Patwa raise your voice kakrama me why?
Patwa may you and when I'm way my papa way me baba come up.
Okay.
And EU now me say we say 6 months no eso a e dey be enema na we ehia de assign the way revenue amano.
Okay. Last man, ni opa chance wakofa ne ba. Yeah. Enti no yentie ne. Yentie sorry.
Yo, yenua wo dey asem ba ye. Se na wonim no ye ba ma 6 months. Wo ba as I say wo ba ye EU settlement scheme no e wa ha, e wo UK. Enti 6 months no just entry. Enti wa ba mu no, eni sa wo twen ma 6 months no wu ansa. Wo ba ya akwala no ba ya na wa start. But as I akwala no prove say o wa ha. Enti then na eche say akwala no e wo ha. Wa ba be do airport enti ye the stamp abom na eche say o wa ha. Oba ya no wa ko register no GP eche say o wa ha. Oba ya no bia wa ko start say wo pe school amano letter ba ku bi aba eche say o wa ha. Oba ya no wa ko tutan nyoma bi e wo internet so me ye post abefie e wo ne din mu eche say o wa ha. Bibia wo behia eche say akwala no e wa ha no den na wo behia bibia wo paper so akwala ni din ni na address eche say akwala no owo UK ha say with that date no wo behia na wo dey show residence na wo behia relationship no so since eye wo ni wo EU partner no na mo ba amokofa no ba nti akwala no behia sa relationship o use the year 6 months application no di ba ya no in the first place no Why?
Okay.
But so should I we hear and one soa, but more than that to me cabra. You buy one touch amount. Now what house so etra.
And no. But us out here. We shall not throw adrian so BWF Solicitors, dear, or do I some crochet or must say. Me dear, Nyama Bebrebia, Yakike, me who knitted me who in night, into Monjinamon so mun ya mamia, a one touch. Bye. More question, so be one line, so but more question be hear me pa because I relate closely to the person and or the drama room. You see, you can't win, yeah. They be na every day. And you know, when me mammy view, lawyer Asmah, where the patwa would not so. Jinasuma me na question me be said, ne on family diani embreme. Or say, yes, us. What?
Na yanti won kan na yo and the man pick a call no. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello.
Mepacho ya miana.
What do you kasa?
Mepacho, good morning. Mepacho ye mamu ejumapa. Moya na pay. Me wa question ba kumi ni bia me pese lisa concerning Obia wenya invitation to come to the UK as on the military assessment. First of all, no, I would like to know se nipa no ba a day titiru pa ne wo se or submit ediche then document now titiru pa niya so they call apart from invitation so one invitation but sometimes no they do refuse. And you know what are the main documents I needed obetimi edi enya invitation edenya visa no edi aba. And secondly aba no bank account a sponsored bank account should it be the money in the bank account you know and now say how the bank account you know is working. Medase
Yo, that's bebre you knew what you some way by we say nimpa no enya invitation to come for assessment with a view to be enlisted into the British Army. Yo, Asmah we be sign the kind of say document ben na obe here na the ISA application no. Senior winim no
yes.
Senka oba as a visitor e wo no ani din mu a obe here say wo ba na wa den wako nti obe here bibia obe prove sa ene nia then HS obetumi afford the bills with the flight and accommodation all those things but we you know invitation no infini maami anasa papa side no so obi owo UK ho na mom British Army and now omo invite you say come for the assessment. I haven't seen one of such letters but I'm sure there will be conditions say bia wo ba na you go through this is it when go through so you will return. And
you have to return, yes.
Good. And not just say assessment. And he said that's how do you prove to the case worker and say so as they have said. Because you are going to be stranded. And here now then I will be and all those things. Then just and even though when say na wabeye assessment ebe boa oman no omoso ehwe say okwana ye a then na say wo baba back international say the way we see coming in as a visitor but what is here
visitor.
And if you are a visitor coming to the UK, what shows that you will return? The returnability test. Then I will know woman more say hear so much that you go back anyway. Aha. And the Sankaleta can say you are coming, we are giving you everything, and we are actually going to enlist you there. Now you say more or less, you are for Juma. But we know you no far no yet. In terms of proving the case. In the document here, Odebekono will be anything ebe prove say oba na anye year obekwaga no krom anyway.
Obesako.
Ejuma ben na oye.
Okay.
Enti opese okọ amemu. Na ejuma no sustainability ben na ewom. Ne family relationship wa worry or wamba all those things. Enti obe prove say me corner anye year nothing will hold me back.
Yes, Abba.
Enti mesan aba. Me chrome. Test na wo be yusu no eye ne a wo de ba manwo a ebeto omasum. Until letter no is good, but you also need other things. We be say sika ban na say wo account mu. Na sa sika no say etene mu and say ekọ na eba. Normally the bank statement we looking at the transactional flow.
Yeah.
Until the turnover no you say okay, you say oh bank statement just say we run no. O run no say sika ba na ekọ sika ba but sika no fi hin na eba. Nkofo na edit to me just because I dey kwaje visa na. And that's we ye adwuma and na we dey tua waka every month. And that's we ye we adwuma na nkofo tua waka. So you have to prove it. The source of way no say eyebusuani bi na all sponsor war. Fine, inte ebusuani no ba guarantee say wo ba na wo ba na wo ba ya assessment na ye yi a ono ba hwe say obema na ide akọ. That can be a letter ebusuani no betumi dey ide aka ho no the statement bibia ata echire. Se nipa na ngasa the statement na o use nso a so prove baby as can feedback na ade na so making sure say a genuine source because they will check to see say a genuine source and one na say one kweye careful na genuine source a no o mo review so no mo aba no so I dey aka ho for 10 years o mpa ne sa na ubi say balance no say etinem ana ahin na say etinem account no mu because say nipa no eba abrechiri abaye bribi na wakọ no even within that period no I don't know how long that assessment center and as a test no ebe take say 6 weeks then obe survive for those 6 weeks and I say 1 week whatever it is no how you going to survive or flight sikano why na otia Kano, all those things, accommodation, the travel, and even emergency now, how do you show it? There, you must have some money in the account to prove say my account you there me disika ni nyina make say me obi a minisika me wosika santi na e wo ha no kra kire say meko metumi afford me bills na metumi aba back but wo ba back we here bank statement to prove it. You need other things Ebema we aka say we come back to those na wo ye no e wo woman mu no.
Okay.
Yo.
So almost man like an almost trying to say oba I was so your isolation. Into no I was so pay will be what I say. You see that hotel and I say so will be what I say ya. And so will be what I say dear almost here the sponsors bank details, the sponsor's property, sponsor's ID, and sponsors maybe the last one number 4. Meaning say sponsors property no a with tenancy agreement, right?
And that's a mortgage in your man.
And ID ni with passport or residence card or something. And a bank statement and a sponsorship letter. Okay. Okay. And a sponsorship letter.
And your letter, send you a actual letter no.
Okay. But that's it
Yes. So I shall program maybe.
Bye.
Bye. I'm so Timenka. You last what Timenka is here. Sisi Timenka.
I am a tonka.
Okay, you. I'm saying I'm ready cry. I can't just answer one, but me mama question until maybe sir, you want honeymoon answer. Na yemfa.
There is a little echo.
So I'm saying no, may try to do it. Echo fast and by. Okay, last my I'm saying I'm soon, but I'm trying to sort few things out. Bibi or the big giant. I'm going to kind of last question, but I'll reserve that for tomorrow. Na Bibi or would be giant. Yeah, sorry, so you better to be the for a better mass. You better to be you did say from as time goes on. Some of these technical issues will be solved. Lawyers man Bibi or will be to be the giant.
Yo, wait there, let me, because you share exemptions, no, a war English language, you know. Teacher say, oh, your application from outside the UK, now with the ABA, IFN entry clearance, no. Other exemptions are obey to major, no, say exceptional circumstances. In the exceptional circumstances, we be na into kwabiesi or minumu, santi, everything is halted or suspended. Want me cross center no crown be a close no want me inquire there and no reasonable excuse that will be me raise no way prove but it will be obvious in the news say be air kwaso but sani aye nim no etiefo no bebre anasa ahwefo no bebre no ano obi a oman a omufim no asonje ewo ho nti want me use we no the next one no hospitalization for a long period of time before up to the point that we your application immediately before your application, you know. Until I don't know, you have to prove with doctors or medical report. Actually, say you've been hospitalized for a long time. Up to this point, just as your application is until you couldn't have done the assessment where you know to get the test result now or more no. But you have to prove it. Or say a long period of time. How long, you know, it doesn't specify. So you have to look at what will be reasonable. 3 months and now say 6 months. A long period, maybe 6 months and over. Nature say you couldn't have done that. The next one, say be a primary carer to another applicant and also to kwanu ebi. Now because we are primary carer, and the situation is so serious. Emasa nimpano enti untumi enda nimpano injaho na unkasa ko akwa prepare akwa ye exams and because of that you know we use you as excuse say sa nimpa we but you have to prove say sa nimpa no so application at the same time we de no we prove so say we na we primary carer and ebi your friend no see humanitarian disaster nti bia severe flood, tsunami, earthquake, need those things no esi oban no mu emma nyoma bebre asay even center no kra no asay ebubu a then you couldn't have done the assessment but senior winim no sa tsunami ne nyoma ade na ya na esi Canada ne US ne other places enti na sa na eche dia bia wa wutiemi no you cannot rely on those extreme humanitarian disasters no and yewo bibi so say be a approved center any baby a wo no oman na wo mu no center no bi ni ho and baby and reasonable so say and practicable say wo betumi etu kwan efi oman no mu akwa the next oman no a ebi wo mu no akwaye santi in your case no it is practically impossible to have done that and reasonably no it is not to be so santi ube use as excuse na covid nso no abeye reasonable excuse for English language we no sisi anu anyama esesa no I don't know how long it will continue to be an excuse but it is the case say COVID center no the test center no you close no and I say you shutting it temporarily because of COVID restrictions no there ubetumi use as reason why your application no went to me and far English language result no anka ho no there was one example ye hu edwumanimpa no oye 2.5 under 5 year route as I say approve English language time all your application na center you close no na website center no website you say they can't, so no more tests for a long period. Na nimpa your application no almost switch almost no to 10-year route so even though o seek 5-year route, but because and that result in count almost no to automatically 10-year route so, and we had to fight back. You say hang on, this is one of the exceptions to the English language test. So center you close no, and even the guidance says if the center is closed, then the person can use it as evidence why they can't have. They cannot be punished for humanitarian or natural occurrence such as pandemic. In society, you fight back no, or more SSR no, and more call back to 5-year route. Some power way the eventually no crowd acquire test no, but time or year test no now a year too late. And obviously we cannot, they couldn't have used it, but we're able to fight back. So this is one of the exceptions. That is why it's always important say when you're sure na say we need academia no, but modern say we be lawyer now I share with situation now we put in mitigation say a qualify ma wa na or the boawo ewo case. Now all the exceptions you know, as I say we back with evidence. You cannot just write them down, say I have disability or there is this or there is that. You must put the reasons down and support them with evidence.
Okay, lawyer Asmah. And but you say I feel the airport from Kakra.
Not so great, but
I'll say 1 second. Okay, so say idea,
yes.
I think it's better. Yes. And you know, lawyer Asmah, say Charles Asmah, you better was you better was saying dear with their brain. Some of the exemptions now mine, Nanka I would have loved say you better bit by bit so now may raise a few questions on that, but time will not permit us at this moment. However, and I believe saying now we have 2 solid hours to do the community and the law. The topic might not be the same though, but it doesn't prevent us from asking some of these questions. Senior Beya, dodo na ewo mutrimu sesi anka munya anka mbebisa no na monso mwenya ho answer. Enti no nyame adom ochina mom bra 4 to 6 o'clock no who link na who say about online na mon starting share ochina de me sure say ebeye kiki because questions are nipa dodro a some people showing interest what that particular topic nintia ya shada to yen papa pemu ankasa na oni emba beka no misremo mombo modiana mon join last week bibi ntino entumi amba so ntina e dey share ochina no nti ochina community and the law yenua bema oreku frempon bedi hu akotene bedi hu chiame na yen lawyers apapa bi nso ebe join ye na idi sa edumedie 2 solid hours misremo mombo modia on Facebook ewo ho ye wo YouTube ewo ho ye wo BWF Solicitors on website ne kura uko live na ubehu ewo honom na ye san bewo abawa radio so ye san so ewo BW radio betumi achi uko Ghana web kra na BW radio ewo ho kakra mobeti yen kanso ewo tuning enche bia enti mombo modia na mon tuning na montie sa nimde a ye di ebremu ene 21st of January emrena na eko kakra akaye nimu wanamo be na wutu we wabomode won kratansem this year man bibia empa ho BWF Solicitors for ho mo bi omopono 24/7 they are working mo even emergency numbers wutu me frɛ wo friends bia wonya respond na afi ya ma guardians ne or say oye wo mpe lawyers we ehe na obekɔ na edusi kakwa come to BWF Solicitors now. One sema or they bromo no. When you born sem no so cry no already 80% is solved already. Answer cry to one mo. Umpe we na hope de. Lawyers ma ye beda wa sinti check a crowd their brain and so ye be fa say upe say unyo be a support to and I say guide you through the English and life in the UK test now. Akwenya bebre wo ho. Ofre me kra I can give you that support nkakra nyoma o se o ye kwan a o se o fa so ne ade ni nyina e wo ho en feel say unkwa unya boafo emwa no de ewo ho open up na obenya Asmah nkwa no eden kra na odbe ye baba ya nse ya sorry na so akọ
yo me da se bebre tiefo ne ahwefo senior na aka ye no last week no due to factors beyond control we couldn't bring you community and the law program, but that is coming on tomorrow, and that will be double for your trouble. Nti bomode say obaba no we be double portion for what you have lost. BWF always want to give you more than you seek. Nti bomode na bra no we be bebre na ne opese we be se bia no we be sa. So tune in tomorrow and join us. So na ye can say we Eunice na opese ukofa umami ukofa wo papa ukofa wo ba wo nana that grandchild eba wo akwanya no eguso ewo ho emawo krom ha de no na mo close no ba abonten de ne de en close ye nkrofo eguso e de adofo eba extended de ne de onua eni ho biem nti wa wofase wo na nkanso a wo this and that ne de eno de eni ho ebiem nti moma ye hye no so wonua enso eni ho ebiem but say close also direct family ne de wo betumi egusu etu ho anamo se nipa no bedu ha na yama na 6 months a mesre obaya bomodin na ye bi ko bi o mo otwen a ade ni bewu a na wakoye na ade so could delay sa na afi de nipa na you stranded but obedu ya na within 1 month na onye bibi kakra no a ekyesa wa ha no a na wode atum nti tama visa no ebewu no na ekyesa ade no so ayeden aba and as a certificate of application kraba na we gina so aye ne a opese oye and then so ye da wase bebre say wenya embre na woni ye esua ade onyankopon fi soro on locate you no oma woni a we hia e we Yesu dim.
See, Asmah, yeah, that's it for Mamma Facebook, so na any YouTube, so na Yamen Shram, Yamen come on, Yamen Dimunim, na Abribia, Yabasusia, Mabasun Mashe, na Ubisuso, Insa Aka, Yamen Kayina, next week, that's a ne. And your next week, yes, for this particular one, you hear from us, but Ochna, make a date with us, Yamen Kayam, Nemamunina, bye bye.
Yeah, fair, ma, you're London. Ya jia basobodie bebre ne ya redare ewo mransemu eye legal services BTC family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. Wo BWF die yen solicitors e de nigie ene twitwaje wo na ye bo nso nya den kra. Yen partner penin pa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF Solicitors kura won ho. Inti se ba na ebusuansem bi te se child care, eye abofrahwe mu, awarja ye ho twuma mentwe. Ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a, ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso. Ye child care, any family team no nim nia wo famu ewe ni ye wo bre mu. Enu ntin ye to ye mbo asema wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu. Yen senior partner Ayobia Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu no sanso ye member na kyerese eba no se ye gina wachi etwitwaje wo family any matrimonial cases ho a unni haw kra. Upe advice ewo immigration sensem ho. Wo BWF Solicitors die ye immigration team no abredare ewo general immigration ho semsem kosi complex immigration, work permit, student visa ho totoye, any entry clearance visas, family visas, ni appeals. Yen senior partner a member na wasagina tum ewo Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se taiwachi a wunni haw kra. Ye bie an office free juada ekosi fiada anopa no nkron pa mu ekosi enumre no nsia eye 9:30 am kosi 6 pm. Ena memene danso eye appointment nko free anopa no ndu ekosi ewia no 9 eye 10 am kosi 4 pm. Yewo 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. sɛ wo nante free Seven Sisters Underground nso a ɛyɛ kwan tiaa bi. Yɛn senior partner Bernard Owusu san yɛ barrister ya gyina tomu na ɔyɛ Ghana Bar Association member ɛna wasan gyina sɛ mmeranimfoɔ ɛwɔ court cases a ɛfa Ghana law ho. Wa advise local authorities, official solicitors office ne solicitors bebree ɛfa Ghanaian law ho yie. Na ɔsan yɛ obi a ɔtae kasa ɛwɔ radio ɛne TV so fa Ghanaian law ho.